see. For the Chargers, they are 3-4 into the night, battling for respectability and to get back into this division race. Tim Spencer, single set back for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Bounce. And a flag goes down. That pass is caught by Gary Anderson. Flag is down. Was it offensive or defensive interference? Told you they had worked Anderson out as a flanker.
Yeah, they put him out there. And OJ and I were both looking at that. They had one-on-one coverage with the linebacker, Jeff Barnes.
Well, something was definitely wrong on the play because Matt Millen started to run on the field right as the ball was snapped. I think the Raiders may have been short a man on that play.
Here's Dick Jorgensen.
The play was wrong for 12 on the field, but there were only 11. Touchdown.
Hello.
Gary Anderson from 52 yards out. He made a terrific catch. That is not Gary Anderson's position. Wasn't at Arkansas. Wasn't at Tampa Bay in the USFL. The Chargers brought him in a few weeks ago. Stuck him out there. They worked on him. He is a great athlete, a great runner. And who knows, maybe a great wide receiver of the future.
Well, having a linebacker trying to cover you man-to-man can make it look good, too.
And that's exactly why the Chargers have been working guys like Lionel James and of course, Anderson outside because they're looking for those mismatches.
Barnes.
Autry, the tail of the tandem in the eye. Arnold goes in motion. Pitch to Autry going wide. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Great effort by the Illinois defense, and if you look at them on the field, they're just standing around. If you look at the Illinois fans in the stands. Northwestern going up the middle most of this drive, changes up, goes to the outside. Excellent lead block by Hartle, number 46, clears the way. Gary Barnett likes what he sees.
Their offensive line of scrimmage to having their first unit working together, and we're seeing some movement against that Penn State defense.
From the gun, 28-yard line of Penn State. Over the middle, intercepted. Intercepted by Aaron Collins. And he has got a lot of blue jerseys to help block. Collins still on his feet. Inbounds inside the 20. Aaron Collins for the Penn State touchdown. Great block on the play by Clint Holes. 76 yards on the return.
We're going to get another look at it. Chris Ditto, the interception is caused by the ball being thrown behind Ajama Stoner. Great job by Collins of picking it up. We mentioned the block by number 13, Clint Holes, that really opened the door.
There's the block downfield by number 13. Great block in 76 yards.
Important that he doesn't just throw that ball up in the air and give the Penn State defenders an opportunity to get their hands on it.
Zukowski, and the kick is blocked by Terry Killens. He's got the football at the 9-yard line, working towards the end zone. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Penn State. If it can go wrong this year for Indiana, it will. And today it has. Opportunistic Penn State team.
And we talk about foot speed. The defensive line of scrimmage of Penn State, when you look at them physically, they are not big, overpowering people, but they all run well. Terry Killens, a linebacker before he came to Penn State, and we're going to see that he avoids the block of number 27 and then has the foot speed to close on the punter. The awareness to come over, take time to bend down, pick the ball up, and advance it in for the touchdown.
The PAT by Conway is up and good.
They've basically been an 11-man unit, so when you get a chance to get those backup people in, it's important to your team, important to those young people.
Query trying to go up top, looking for his receiver inside the 20. Reception made, going to be a touchdown, Penn State. Joe Jervicius, a 55-yard touchdown reception from the backup quarterback, Mike McCreary.
These are the situations, Mike, that are talked about as far as when do you stop trying to put points on the board by throwing the ball. My personal feeling is you got your backup quarterback in the game. You've got to give him a chance to throw the football, because if he has to come into a critical situation, he's going to have that experience. We saw on that replay the tremendous job that Jurevicius does with the ball in the air of leaving his feet, going up in the air, out jumping the defensive back for the ball and for the touchdown.
First and 10. Sherman's doing what he can. He's taking some licks and made some completions. He's got a first down at the 46. Here he is off play action again. Scrambles around. His safety valves Filer. Oops! And Shawn Springs comes up. Loose ball. He might go. Springs will take it on the interception for the touchdown. He's a Deion Sanders type, Gary said. Well, had a little bit of prime time in him right here off this ricochet.
Well, this ball was just thrown out as Sherman tried to scramble out of the play. Didn't have anything open. Good coverage by the defense. And then all of a sudden he just laterals it. Whoops, as you said, right to Shawn Springs. Last guy that had a chance to get him was the quarterback. Couldn't make the tackle on Shawn Springs, who's had a kickoff return for a touchdown. And now a fumble.
Settled for the field goal from Reed Morton, the senior out of Irmo, South Carolina. He'll have a slight angle right as he lines up on the left hash. A 24-yard try. Blocked. Hines. Tyrone Hines. Touchdown. Blocked by Leonard Little, and Hines goes 91 yards.
Incredible penetration. The up man didn't block down. Came right up through the seam, and now it's off to the races. Well, you talk about a penalty turning the game around. That penalty on second down on the 1-yard line changed the entire complexion of that first drive.
Just as Bob Kessling mentioned at the top, the kicking game, something that has been a real problem for the Gamecocks this year, evidenced early.
Oh, huge, just a huge mistake.
I don't know if Hines is hurt or if he's just winded.
I think he's
wide right, Jordan Penny wide left, shotgun formation. OU is 4 of 13 on third down conversions. Eric Moore straight back to pass, lobs a pass, caught for the first down. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. That's Gerald Moore to the 25-20, 15 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown Oklahoma, and no flags on the field. Here the Sooners going for 2.
Although it hasn't been much fun this afternoon for his defense. Werfel with time. Downfield, wide open, touchdown. Riedel Anthony. He beat Buster Owens on the pattern.
That play was so well set up, Mark, because they pound with the running game, giving it to the tailback. They draw that defense up that's trying to stop the run all of a sudden, and then they fake the run and throw it for the touchdown. Good pressure by Georgia. They were expecting run. Werfel steps up and makes the throw and taken down to the ground. But I'll tell you, when you know that
he'd be murdering in the train station at rush hour. Pick your pocket. 5:40 to play. Handoff is to Jackson, who fumbles it, and Georgia takes it into the end zone. Brendan Tolbert. Turnabout is fair play, I guess. At this point, they'll take them any way they can get them.
see Steve Spurrier saying that was stupid. I don't think he meant the guy carrying the football. I don't think he liked the play call because Georgia had it well defensed and they were able to strip the football out.
Against Minnesota, the jug has been Michigan. 16 of the last 17. Oh, let's just make it 17 out of the 18 years. Tamanga Biaka Batuka, a huge day. 52-yard touchdown, over 100 in the first quarter. It's four.
First down for Nebraska. The ball is at the 43 after the short punt. And here goes Frazier down the line, delivers the ball to Green. Green's on the corner, going down the sidelines. He's on his way. He's got a touchdown. 57 yards. They knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. From behind, watch this man right here. That's Black. He's the rover back that was instilled by A.J. Kristoff. He was going to make the tackles from the inside out. He gets hung up on the way with all the trash. The wide receiver Holbein, number 5.
The receivers, we're talking 15 yards or more. They're certainly capable of that, especially the way Minnesota is missing tackles.
Play action on second down. Greasy has lots of time, and he's going much longer than 15 yards. Amani Toomer, touchdown, Michigan. A 75-yard bomb.
We said the Michigan receivers had to have some big plays, 15 yards or more. You're right, this one is much more. I'll tell you what, quarterback controversy. How about Greasy? They say his arm isn't that strong. Wrong. This ball is not only thrown deep, but it's thrown well. He never breaks stride. Toomer took it in stride and took it the distance. Boy, that ball was perfectly thrown.
And their last Pac-10 loss was against this USC team in 1993.
Neal busts through, and he will go all the way. Touchdown! Great blocking by the two tight ends at the point of attack. That was Conwell and Cleveland, 82-85. They just drilled the defense.
46 yards on the touchdown run by Leon Neal.
Here they come off the ball. They're knocking off Marcus Bonds off the ball. They peel off, get another block downfield there. Excellent combination blocking scheme right there. They gave the ball to the right guy with a hole that big. He's going to score.
Wow. Goal from the 2-yard line. Otten throwing wide open touchdown. The first reception of the day for Johnny McWilliams.
I think he'll pick the ball, do you not, Rod? Here he is, right in the middle of your screen. They haven't thrown the ball to him all day. There he is. He just goes, reels in there. Obviously, they're in a zone. Someone's saying, hey, I didn't cover him.
Momentum builder, good field position.
And then you got to watch this closely. Gras to pass. The ball's it's almost stolen away. It's actually batted by Mike Langridge, and it comes right back to him, and he races in for the score.
Yeah, unfortunate play, obviously.
Carries 186 yards in the touchdown. And Nix has the school record. 32 completions in this game. Make it 33 and a touchdown to Lowe. Mike, here's going to be an interesting call because you got to go for 2 here, because if you get to 2, then the onside kick, you can still win this for the field goal. Because if you don't go for 2, the field goal only gets you a tie, and that doesn't do Auburn any good. Doesn't help them in this playoff race. They would still be a full game behind Arkansas and have no tiebreaker advantage. So they will set up to go for 2.
Kustok to the end zone for the win. Caught! Touchdown! Northwestern wins it! Northwestern wins it! Sam Simmons made the catch! The Wildcats do it! Sam Simmons made the catch. The ball was deflected.
Thrown 4 interceptions like this, I got to believe Drew Brees is feeling it right now.
Second down and 10. Offensive line continues to do a great job. Wide open. Got him. Touchdown Purdue. Seth Morales. Holy Toledo. Brees to Morales.
The most clutch pass I've seen in 10 years of doing college football.
I can't say I feel bad for him.
Bell on first down, breaking tackles, showing his speed. Bell is in. Touchdown, Colorado State. The Rams capitalize on the interception and have a chance to tie the game in the fourth quarter. We talked about Bell's strength in the first half. He shows his speed here in the second half.
No doubt about it. Watch him break the arm tackle there, and then the speed to the outside. A lot of folks didn't think he had that, and then he finishes the run in the end zone.
He's got a free release and is getting into the route, but based on what he was doing, I think he just had a mental error there, not helping his left tackle.
Flag is down, returned by Austin. Plenty of room, great return, still rolling. Flag is down, Austin into the end zone, touchdown. And Austin gets the punt return for the score.
Well, the Giants, they took some bad angles. They expected Austin to stay to his right side. Instead, he goes to the wide side of the field. Then you start winning a lot of football games like they have.